Hi, how are you? I hope you have gone through previous three lectures and you have practiced them as well, and you have learned three wonderful tricks out of those three lectures. And in second trick you have learned a lot many numbers that can be multiplied with the multiples of 11. All right. So today in today's class we are going to start with a new concept, new trick, and the name will remain same, sandwich method, but this time we are not having single knot sandwich method. The sandwich has been changed now. All right. So let us see the topic. So the topic for today is multiplication by triple one. 111, multiplication by 111. So 111, for this the method that we are going to use is going to be sandwich method again. But in this sandwich method I'm just leaving some space before this because I want to add some new words before that. All right, this will be a sandwich method but not a normal sandwich method that we done in the previous class. All right, so you need to understand one more thing. Apart from that, you need to understand what is the base here. Do you remember base? Do you remember what the base is? What is called as a base? Base is the powers of tens or multiples of tens that are close to the given number. So here the given number is 111. So 111 is very much close. 111 is very much close to 100, which is a power of 10. Here we are having zeros in the end and 1 in the highest place, that is 100. So 100 is the base for the number 111. All right, we are going to use 100 as the base for 111. Okay, now tell me one thing. How many zeros are there in 100? There are 2 zeros. Earlier, when we were multiplying a number by 11, 11 was near to the base 10. For 11, we were taking the base as 10. But this time, we have the base as 100. When we had base as 10, we were using sandwich method, which was sandwiched between single knots. Single zeros were the braids over there. Alright. But this time, the base is 100 and 100 is having 2 zeros in it. Remember like this, 100 is having 2 zero in this. So instead of single knot sandwich method, we will use double knot. Double knot. Knot means nothing here. Double knot sandwich method for multiplying any number with triple one. So in the beginning, I will proceed with the easier one, in which we will not have any carry questions. But since now you are already well aware of how to adjust the carries, how to balance the carries, so in the same video, I'll do some examples in the later stage where we'll see the carry problems as well. I hope this is okay with you all. So let us start from the easier one to the difficult one. Try to do it with me. All right. So just see the example. Let us see the example. Let me take example number 1 as 124 multiplied by 111. All right, this is my number 124 multiplied by 111. I have taken an easy one. So here 111 is the multiplier and the multiplicand is 124. We have to multiply 124 by 111. So because this is the first example, we are doing it for the first time. I'll do all these steps. Okay. So I will write 124 as it is. 124 as it is. Then I'll sandwich it in double knots. I'll sandwich it in double knots. Double knots in the beginning and double knots at the end. Now I'm stopping here for a moment. In traditional maths, if you will get a question like this, multiply this. So how will you proceed? We'll multiply this first one this first one that I'm highlighting with red, you'll multiply this one with 4, then 2, then 1. You will put a crossover there, and then you will multiply second one that I am highlighting with yellow. You will multiply this with 4, 2 and 1, and then for 100th place we'll put 2 cross, and then we'll multiply with the third one. Third one is this, so we'll multiply with this and we'll get 4, 2, 1 again. These are the partial products, and then we'll add all these three, right? This is how we get the answer in traditional mathematics. In the traditional way, when we multiply two 3-digit numbers or maybe any two numbers, alright? So then you will add, then you will get 4, 2, 7, 3, 1. So I took 4 steps for solving it, alright? So now I am just ignoring it. Whatever we have done right now, I'm just ignoring it. I don't want to look at this. I'm not looking at this. Okay, this is traditional maths. Now come back to the Vedic maths thing. I have sandwiched the given number between two knots. Now just recall, when we had a multiplication with 11, there were 2 digits in 11, unit place and tens place. So we were adding 2 digits, 2 consecutive digits at a time. Alright. Here in 111, we are having 3 digits, ones, tens and hundreds. So we will add 3 consecutive digits at a time. Just that. It is that simple. We'll add 3 consecutive digits at a time. So we will add these 3, 0 plus 4. The answer is 4. Then I'll skip the last 0. I'll add the next 3. 2 plus 4 plus 0. The answer is 6. Okay, I have made a mistake over there in this. So I'm just changing it here. Okay, this is 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, and then I'll add the next 3 numbers. These are 1 plus 2 plus 4. That is 7. And then we'll add the next 3 numbers, that is 0 plus 1 plus 2, the answer is 3. And finally we'll add the next 3 numbers, and we'll add these 3 pairs unless we'll cover up all the pairs. Alright, the moment you are left with last pair of 3 numbers, you'll stop it. So this is my answer. Now you can see that this 4 has come with the sum of these 3 numbers that I have underlined with yellow, and then this 6 has come by adding up these 3. Okay, the blue one should be marked with blue color coordination, green these 3, and I'm getting 7. Then again blue, that is 3, and lastly we have these red. Alright, maybe this is possible that you have not understood it very clearly right now, but it's okay. I'll keep doing the questions with you unless I'll be sure that you are able to understand everything. Okay, so let's move to the next example without any further delay. So I'm taking another example, example number 2, that is 705. Okay, I'll take an easy number. I'll not take 5 here. I'll take 7000. Maybe number of digits can be increased. 7012. Alright, 7012, and we have to multiply 7012 with 111 again. So the moment you see 111, you should have this thing in your mind that we are going to apply double knot sandwich method. DNS method we are going to apply over there. DNS method says that write the multiplicand as it is and sandwich it between double knots. Double bread burger. Alright, so I'm just scrolling it up so that I get some space to write. Now Since there are 3 1s in triple one, since there are 3 digits in triple one, so what we are going to do, we'll add 3 consecutive terms at a time. All right, so I am adding these 3. Add these 3, you will get 2, and then add next 3 and you will get 3, and then add next 3 and this is 3 again, and then add next 3 and you will get 8, and then add next 3 you will get 7, and then finally add next 3 and you will get 7 again. So 7 again 7, 8, 3, 2 is my answer. That's it. You just have to keep few things in your mind. Triple one is having 100 as the base, so we will use DNS method. Since there are 3 places in triple one, so we'll add 3 consecutive digits starting from the rightmost at a time, and we can add only 3. So the moment you are collecting the next one, you have to leave the last one. All right, like I had these 3 in the beginning. Okay, and then when I move to the green pair, that means these 3, I skipped out this one. Then I moved to the next 3, so I skipped out this one. Then I moved to next 3, then I skipped out this one, and so on. This way you have to do it. All right, without any further delay, moving to the next example, I'll again take the easier one, but I am increasing the number of digits this time. So in my example number 3, I am taking 6 2 1 3 4 multiplied by triple one. All right, so as soon as you see triple one, you know that we are going to apply double knot sandwich method, which says that write the number as it is. I'm sure you people have started doing it along with me, and you are even faster than me now. So I have sandwiched the given number between 2 knots in the beginning and 2 knots in the end. Now we have to add 3 digits at a time. So 4 plus 0 is going to be 4. Then we will add 3 plus 4 plus 0, that is going to be 7. Then we'll add 1 plus 3 plus 4, that is going to be 8. Then we are going to add 2 plus 1 plus 3, that is going to be 6. Then we are going to add 6 plus 2 plus 1, that is 9. Then we'll add the next 3, 0 plus 6 plus 2, that is 8. And finally we'll add the last 3, 0 plus 0 plus 6, that is 6. So I can say that my answer is 6896874. And see, I am explaining it to you, that is why I am taking much time. But when we'll practice doing these questions, when you will do it on your own, at your own comfort level, you will see that you are taking even much less time, right? So let's do example number 4, in which I'll try to include some carry portions as well. Okay, let's increase the difficulty level a bit. All right. So moving to example number 4 now. Example number 4. Suppose I have 3192 multiplied by 111. Now see, you might be thinking that this is just a 4-digit number, and earlier I had a 5-digit number, so this must be easy. But no, you will see some carries in it. You will find some carry situations in this where you have to balance the carry. You remember how do we write the carries? We write the carries in the left lower foot. Just remember this point, okay? Memorize it. So again, since we have a multiplication with triple one, that means we are going to use what? Double knot sandwich method. And what does it says? It says sandwich the given number in double knots. So I am putting double knots in the beginning, I am putting double knots in the end. Sandwich the number between double knots. Alright. And then we have to add three consecutive numbers at a time. So starting from 0, I have to add these three. These three will give me 2. Then I'll add the next 3. 9 plus 2, 11 plus 0 is 11. So this is how I'm going to write 11. 1, 1, 11. So this 1 which has to be at tens place, I will write it in carry, and in Vedic maths we write carry in the left lower foot. Okay, we have done that in the previous lecture also. So then we'll add the next 3. 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 2 is 12. So write 12 like this. 1 in the left lower foot and then 2. Then we have to add the next 3 numbers. So 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 3 is 13. So again 13 is a 2-digit number. So 1 is carry. Carry in the left lower foot. And then we have to add the next 3 numbers. So that is 0 plus 3 plus 1, that is 4. And then finally we have to write the last 3 numbers, that is 3. So see, we have carries at 1, 2, 3 places. And I hope you remember how do we balance carries, what we have to do with the carries. Do you remember? We have to balance the carry by adding it with the next place. So I'll simply add this carry to the next place like this. I'll add these 2 and I'll add these 2. Remaining will come down as it is. This 2, this 1 and this 3 will come down as it is. So 2 plus 1 will become 3. 3 plus 1 will become 4. 4 plus 1 will become 5. So 3, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2 is my final answer. I hope this is making sense to you. We are still into the very easy topic of Vedic maths. All you need is just to practice. And for that I have made a worksheet for you. Alright. Just follow the worksheet after this class. And this is my suggestion to you all. Do the worksheet on the same day, the day on which you are watching the video. That will help you to retain the things. Alright. Try to find 15 to 20 minutes to complete the worksheet on the very same day. If not on the same day, then the next day. But do not delay it more than that. Alright. This will make you, this will help you to retain the things. Retain the different sort of concepts that you are learning in Vedic maths that is not there in the traditional maths. Alright. So, next example. 5, 1, 2, 3, 7 multiplied by 111. I have raised the level of difficulty now, and this will be my last example for the day. Alright, after that I'll quickly do just one example in which I'll not explain you the things. I'll just show you how quickly we can find the answer. Alright, so for explanation this is the last example. So just keep your patience up. So I have to use double knot sandwich method here. I am just sandwiching this in double knots in the beginning and double knots at the end. Then take 3 digits together, add them, write them below. Then take the next 3 digits, 7 plus 3 plus 0 is 10, add them. 10 is a 2-digit number, write 1 in the carry. Then add the next 3 digits, that is 10 plus 2, 12. Again a 2-digit number, write 1 in carry. Then add the next 3-digit number, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Then add the next 3-digit number, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1 is 8. Then add the next 3 numbers, that is 6. And finally add the last 3 numbers, that is 5. So here we are having carries at 2 places only. In previous one we had carries at 3 places. Here we are having carries only at 2 places. So we just have to balance these carries by adding with the next place like this. All other digits, all other places will come down as it is. No changes in that. So 7 will come down as it is, 0 as it is, 2 plus 1 will become 3, 6 plus 1 will become 7, 8 will come down as it is, 6 will come down as it is, 5 will come down as it is. So 5687307 is my final answer. All you need is practice. Let me do one more example in front of you, but this time I'll not explain you how to do the question. This time I'll show you my speed for solving the question, and that too I'll try to keep this thing in my mind. I'll not be very fast. I'll try to keep this thing in my mind that I am showing it to you. Okay, this is not for showing my speed. This is for showing you how fast you can do it. So suppose I have 5128741 multiplied by 111. How fast we can find the answer of this? So I am just assuming 2 zeros in the beginning and 2 zeros in the end. As I told you in the previous video as well, just imagine. Don't write every time. Don't put this habit in your brain of writing it again and again, because Vedic math is all about giving your answers orally. It's all about mental calculations. Okay, so train your brain accordingly. In 4-5 examples, you may write zeros, then slowly, gradually start removing those zeros. Okay, and then slowly and gradually start removing those arrows as well that I was putting. Okay, so how I am going to write the answer? My answer will be 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1 is 7, 9, 10, 13, 19, 17, 11, 8, 6, 5, and after balancing my answer is 1, 3, 7, 3, 9 plus 1 is 10 again, 8, 2, 9, 6, 5, and final answer will be 5, 6, 9, 2, 9, 0, 3, 7, 3, 1. So that was by chance a double level balancing question. I got some carries in the first step, and then I got some carries in the second step also. And you know, being a Vedic maths trainer, I can do it in one step itself. I know how to do it only in one step. But just for the sake of you understand that, I did it in 2 levels. Alright. So with practice, you can also get it. Alright, dear students. So for today, we are done with our topic. Now this is your turn to complete the worksheet related to this topic. And then we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye everyone. Happy learning.